Welcome to Ridgewood Writing Training Course, Speaking and Writing, developed in October 2025 by Shirley Chen. Now read the sentence in blue in bold letters 3 times. You may read after me. Haranguing upon moral subjects. Haranguing upon moral subjects. Haranguing upon moral subjects. Now answer the question. Is it a good idea to harangue? To speak to people for a long time about something? No, it's not a good idea to harangue. It's not a good idea to speak to people for a long time about something. People easily get bored. Now you have 5 seconds to check your answer. When someone harangues, will you listen? No. When someone harangues, I usually won't listen. If you talk to a student about something for a long time in a forceful way, will he listen? No, if I talk to a student about something for a long time in a forceful way, if I harangue, the student will not listen. What is the word for talking to people about something for a long time, often in a forceful and angry way? Harangue. Haranguing. Respect others. Is this an example of a moral subject? Yes, this is an example of a moral subject. Water can clean. Is this an example of a moral subject? No, this is not an example of a moral subject. It's not about right or wrong. Treat your neighbors kindly. Is this an example of a moral subject? Yes, this is an example of a moral subject. It's something right to do. Stealing is wrong. Is this a moral subject? Yes. It's about right or wrong, so this is a moral subject. It's a topic about right or wrong. Is stealing moral or wrong? Is stealing a good thing or a bad thing? Stealing is wrong. It is immoral. It is a bad thing. Is stealing moral or immoral? Stealing is immoral. What kind of subject were we discussing? We were discussing moral subjects. We were discussing things about right or wrong. If you harangue children on moral subjects, will they learn well? No. If you harangue children on moral subjects, they will not learn very well. Which is a better way for children to learn about right or wrong, sharing moral stories or haranguing upon moral subjects? Sharing moral stories is a better way for children to learn about right or wrong. From now on, when you want to persuade people, will you harangue? No. From now on, when I want to persuade people, I will not harangue. Can you convince people to be good by haranguing upon moral subjects? No, you cannot convince people to be good by haranguing upon moral subjects. I cannot convince people to be good by haranguing upon moral subjects. This is the end of 7.4. You may continue with lesson 7.5. Goodbye.